Hello and welcome to the day 11 of this 100 days challenge. Today we continue seeing that there's no actual people seeing these videos, but yet we'll continue building during 100 days to see if it makes an impact after some consistency. Yesterday we shared how we elaborated a prompt so that we could ask for a proper script based on the data that we got from the Reddit posts. And the idea for today was to automate that so that the script did that for us without the need to going to the openAI chatgpt and add the text in there. To do so, we basically we used the package from openAI that they just provided, so just running npm install openAI, and we created a script here where basically we create a client openAI with the API key that is on the emp file here hidden, and basically we took the prompt that we created yesterday, but we did it with this part that is dynamic depending on the title and or the body, depending if it has it. Then we just use the chat completions create method and we use this model. So that one I was checking and they just propose about either GPT for O mini, that is the one that they thought it's cheaper. They also added some other options, but at the end I chose this one. Maybe in the future we could change. Then we use the role for the user plus the content of the prompt that we created. The temperature is so that we can see if it's more random or less. So basically here you can see that since we are using the official package, we can see the description of each method and each parameter, so we can see what they do. And when we use that completions create method, then we take the choices message content and just return it. From that, in the index.js file, we just import this method, and for the test we just pass one of the titles without any description. This is the example that we did yesterday manually, and with that we just log in the console that the generated script that it's provided by OpenAI. With that, we just run a test before recording this, and we can see here that initially it just reads the different data from the Reddit, and then it says generated the script plus the content of the returned text from the ChatGPT. With that in mind, then the next step would be to, instead of doing it here, take it here within the items that we are filtering. Maybe also add some more filters, because since we saw here in the row.json there's lots of content and not all of them may make sense to have a video about that. So my idea is to improve the filtering part on this site, and then from those just run those generate from posts for each of them and create different files somewhere in the data. And once this is done, then the next step would be to use some text-to-speech tool or API to convert those single lines to different recordings that later on can be compiled into a video. That's all for today. I didn't have too much time either today, so let's see if tomorrow we have more, or if for the weekend we can spend a little more of time and then finish this small project. If you watched this, thank you. If you didn't, just thank you, and see you tomorrow.